So before we begin our vinyasa tonight, I want to open the shoulders a little bit. Some of us who come to vinyasa, we're over the age of maybe 40, and the shoulders all day have been in front of the computer, or we've been sleeping on our side with the shoulders forward. So before we come into the traditional flow, I want to do a little bit of shoulder opening and hip plugging in. So let's begin our practice today by taking ourselves out to the wide forward bend. Inhale up and exhale over. This is going to set you up in a much healthier way when you go to coming in to your plank poses. So let's start with some chop wood. Inhale, lift from the inner arches of the feet, and up we go. Yeah, that's right, really finding the top of the sternum. And stretch the bottom of the sternum down toward the belly button. Squeeze the hands together. One more time. Yeah, open the throat, and then as we go over, we're going to close the hips, squeeze them shut, and place the heart close to the floor. Come up a little bit more. And extend out. Exhale over. Yeah. Inhale, look up and out. Yeah. Put the heart close as you can to the floor. Take the arms over, look back. Whoa. That feels good. Yeah. We don't live in the kind of world where we can just get off work and jump into plank, So let's take a little bit of modified reverse prayer. Hands like this in the back of the chest. Inhale up. Choose the most vulnerable shoulder and kind of tuck it up underneath there. There we go. Yeah, and then the next side. Interlace the fingers and press the knuckles against the spine. Same thing here. Inhale, stretch the sternum up and down. May want to feel led maybe to move the neck a little bit. Here we go. Inhale. Exhale, close those hips, squeeze them shut. Lift your elbows, heart on the floor. I'm using my thumbs to press my spine forward. Yeah, and all the way up. Arms up. Oh, shoulders starting to open up a little bit. After work, we need to the shoulder blades, pull them together. All right, so you can do that one again, or you can do the chop wood. I'm going to try the full reverse prayer here, so you see where you can get. You really should alternate your arms in, but if you have a vulnerable shoulder, one that has been injured or something in the past, you can take that one first again. Way back, and then turn the forearm and creep it up there. Pinky sides of the fingers along the spine. Here we go. Yeah, we want to feel for that sternum being like a big, thick rubber band. Pull the bottom of it with the belly muscles down toward the floor. And lift the upper part of it up and open the shoulders. Yeah, and then here we go. We're going to close the hips and lift the elbows. Stretch up. Oh, feels good, huh? Okay, now what we're going to do is we'll give ourselves a nod toward plank with the protracted shoulder blades. We'll let the shoulder blades go apart and move up toward the hips. We're going to come into top of the head toward the floor. So if you need a block, you can put the block out here, even with the toes, and come down. If you don't need the block, then that's fine, huh? If your head reaches the floor, bring the legs a little closer because we want to have a challenge. We want to reach and just have that little bit of space between the crown and the floor. So we can extend even further with the side waist, huh? Here we go. Gaze at your thumbs. Exhale, close your hips. Plugging in the outside of the legs, plugging the legs into the hip sockets, elbows in. We'll find our pelvic floor before we even start. Lift the legs, root the head. Inhale, lift the legs. Elongate the side waist. Lift your shoulder blades. Yes. Good. Bring the arms out in front and put them on the block if you need to, the hands, and inhale your feet together. All right, now we're going to warm up the ankles. It's another place that we get a little stiff, to warm up across the front of those ankles. Oh, so feeling the shins moving forward and taking the thumbs into the lap. Yes, and just finding that spin outward in the thighs and plugging them in. Feeling across the front of the ankles. Now, a little lift under the belly and just breathe. Wake up the shins, wake up the front of the ankles, stretch the back of the legs. Push through to stand up. Inhale. Yes. Okay.